My story starts in Luanda, the capital of Angola. I lived most of my life in a country where inequality is a reality lived by the people every day. The country is rich in natural resources, but most of the people still live in poverty. As I grew up, my parents transmitted me the idea that I had to give my all to school so that I could have a decent life. This line of thoughts even influenced my major decision. I said to myself, if I want to be sure that I live well, I better get a well paid degree. The commitment that caring for the community is important is not very reinforced in my country. My resolution of university was that it was a place where I would learn how to be a good engineer. It wasn't until my sophomore year at IUPUI that I realized that university has so much more to offer. There were diverse organizations, clubs, research opportunities, workshops, scholarships, and many other involvement opportunities. And that's where things started to make sense to me, actually. More than being a computer engineer, I wanted to be a multifaceted professional. I started looking up things that really interested me. Eventually, I found this research opportunity and I went for it. I even remember being afraid of communication issues since I'm not a primary English speaker, as you can see. However, everything went well and I felt this sense of accomplishment. This very feeling made me spread my vision and look over everything I was capable of doing. And through this journey, I was able to win the Samuel Jones Scholarship, which was one of the most challenging scholarships I've ever gotten. And it wasn't until I won this scholarship that I realized that I had to be a leader in certain community service events. That meant giving information to people, leading people, and telling them what to do. And I was like, me, a leader? Well, I wanted to expose myself, but that's a little bit too much. I don't have leadership experience, and even if I did, I don't think that's my thing. Yet, things came out otherwise. I went to this event where I was indeed a site leader, but things were smoother than I thought they would be. Uh, I was able to talk to people openly, and they responded to that positively. That has caused something to pop up in my head. Maybe I can be a leader, maybe I can do this. And of course, this wouldn't be possible without all the support provided by Lisa, Amna, Charlie, Morgan, my CSS cohort, who are people that have been working so hard to make Samuel Jones a real thing. And another great challenge was also the weekly commitment that I had to do with one community service site in Indianapolis. I did not have any work experience and I was not sure about what my duties were in that site and how the overall experience would be. Well, I chose Indianapolis Urban League because I liked the work they were doing to help the community. I have read a little bit about them and I liked the site. And it was close to my home, so it was like a win-win situation. In my first day, I met Jory, my site supervisor. She talked to me a little bit about the work that IUL does and presented me to most of the stuff. Everybody in the office was really, really welcoming and treated me as if I was already part of the family. There, I was able to work with different departments and have a close look on what they were doing exactly to help the community. Working with the Indianapolis Urban League has been a unique experience. My site supervisor is a person that always finds time to talk to me about the work we're doing and life in general. Working in this Samuel Jones program has been extremely rewarding because I could learn many things about the Indianapolis community, about community service, and about myself. I'm extremely grateful for all those things that this scholarship has given me. Now, I feel that I'm one step closer to become a civic-minded graduate, and I'm looking forward to apply my knowledge whenever it's called upon.